What's going on, guys? Scapegoat here, and today we are going over the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Simulator, Yugioh Omega. It's a dueling simulator. It's one of the new ones. It's got a lot of cool, unique features that not a lot of other dueling simulators have, right? It's in closed beta currently, so there's a lot of stuff going on, being tested and updated every day. But I thought it'd be nice to take you on a little walkthrough, kind of see what you can expect from it. We've streamed it a couple days, and I think it's kind of ready to show you what's going on and kind of get a heads-on view for yourself. But if you want, feel free to subscribe to my channel, my Discord, Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff's below. We do a lot of OCG unboxing stuff, and we do a lot of news and, all that other stuff too. So if you want to do that, feel free to do so, but we're just going to get right into the meat of the conversation and check out Yugioh Omega. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the Yugioh Omega screen. It doesn't come like this by default. Obviously, scapegoats are my custom little thing. You can customize the background. Obviously, it's pretty customizable. So first off, obviously, there's an exit button on the below. There's the about section, which kind of goes over things, artists and credits and everything like that. There's a donate button if you feel like donating. Everything to that regard. So that's pretty cool. There's the settings. Obviously, you can set up everything between holding chains, level in hand, card layouts, the standard to rush duel. Card font size is also something you can change. The background music, sound effects to mute. The static background, so if you want a static flat background or a moving background, that can be done. There's holograms, so you can enable holograms while you're dueling, similar to, like, I don't know, the video games, I guess, right? Full screen resolution, FPS, hologram size, you can change the size of them. Language, replay sharing, auto RPS, in case you don't want to, do it yourself. Regex, chat, actually chat and voice chat, I guess. That's pretty interesting. It's a bunch of other stuff. And there's also this button up top right. That's the button you click to customize some settings. So if you clicked on it, it's going to pop up with like a menu like this. And from here, you can kind of, just do what you want to do. Change a bunch of files and get what you want, right? Then there's keybinds. Obviously, you can change any of your keybinds to something you'd rather prefer. They have no chain, auto chain, all chain, zoom card, yes, no, display card, finish, cancel, close, enter input, graveyard, banished, extra deck, and dual log. So a lot of options. Obviously, you click apply after when you're done. Get everything that way. So that is settings. Next is deck edit. So deck edit's kind of interesting, right? It kind of uses the Yu-Gi-Oh Neuron type of layout, right? Where they have like the blocky front card layout. So I think that's really unique and pretty cool. You can favorite your decks, you can clone your decks, import, export, and get all your decks from any other simulators and put them in here. So for example, let's just hop right into deck. You can create a deck on the top left, right? We're just gonna kind of click that, and you can input something for a name. So we'll put maybe Striker, which we already have Striker right there, but we can click it anyway. And after we click it, it'll load, and then you can kind of see how the layout is for the deck editor. You get all the like blocky card type of things, which is pretty cool actually. I kind of like this way because I can see everything rather than having to read everything. So I know I can get ABC, whatever I want, So this is a pretty cool function right here. Another cool thing that when we get to the online function, I can probably explain a little better. There are card rarities. So you can actually change the card rarity of your cards, and they're actually like holographic or whatever. It's not a static background, it's a moving background. So it's really cool. But yeah, so much like anything else, you can just click on cards, put them in there, drag and drop and all that stuff. Yep. And then you can sort your cards up here in the top right, and you can go by card type and go monster, spell, trap, card pool, all that stuff, world championships, TCG, OCG, and then you got favorites and duel links, all that stuff. Rush duels are in this game, so you can play at the rush duel cards. Then they have the you can go by whatever these are, the unlimited, semi, all that stuff. So all that's pretty cool. For a thumbnail, you can click the monster you want as a thumbnail. It's going to make the thumbnail of the deck that card. So if you were to go to save Then I exit out of my striker deck. For some reason, Analyzer will be the thumbnail for my deck. But yeah, pretty much everything in the deck editor, I would guess, right? They have like pretty up to date with the cards. There's a lot of recent cards in here, so it's all pretty recent. So when we back out, oh yeah, you can also favorite your deck from in here too, so that's kind of relevant. So you back out and striker here, the thumbnail and all that stuff. Pretty good. Then we back out. There's a replay function, so you can actually watch replays of duels. Pretty neat. It'll kind of take you into, I think, one of my last duels, I guess. I'm not sure, where we took Altergeist for fun. And I think I surrendered that duel because we played already. That's Anti-Meta Man. He's one of the people who helped make the game. Alright. So, kind of shows you what happens after a duel too. You get the rematch, save, replay, room screen, check field, leave. So you can click check field and kind of look at everything what's going on in the duel. So there are replays, so that's nice. Do save here. Another thing about this game, from what I know, it is free. So you're gonna get all these cards off the bat. Obviously, all of the rarities of cards and stuff like that will be free. I'm not sure what the method is going to be for unlocking the rarities. We got points, I guess, off the bat to buy a rarity. I think I can only buy a rare though. I've seen people ghost rare and all that stuff, so I'm not sure if it's from dueling or ranked ladder or something like that. But from what I understand, it's all free, so that is pretty good. So now we're clicking the online button to try to go into online. So here we are in online mode. So what you can notice here is the little avatar up top is linked to our Discord. So we do have our avatar from Discord displayed when we duel, so it's actually pretty cool. And like I said earlier about rarities, these are where you can buy your rarities. It's going to be in the top left on the rightmost icon in the shop. You can see we have 90 little coins, and from each of those you can start buying rarities of cards. I don't really have a preview of what they look like, but they're actually holofoil, you know, so like when you look at a ghost, it's actually shimmering, and the prismatics actually have like the kind of like the Hobby League lines for cards, if you know what I'm talking about. So those are really cool. You can save up your points and you can accrue them. So rares are 90, super rares are 125, then 200, 300, 400, 550, 600. So eventually I'm sure like you get these from tournaments or other means, but it's a pretty cool system. I haven't really seen anything with rarities. There is a tournament bracket function. I'm not too sure. We haven't really utilized that. There's a rankings, so if we click on that, it comes up with a website with all of the rankings for people and where they rank. So it's pretty cool that we have our own leaderboard. And there's, you know, the settings up top there. You can go change that. There's decks over here, which you can click on, kind of, you know, review your decks and choose which one you want to use. You go to like whatever you want to do. So this is my Gravekeeper deck. We go to default and then we exit out, and then Gravekeeper's right there. Ignore the name. I did not change the name for this video. The other cool thing that I don't see a lot of people talking about, we'll get into an actual duel soon just so you can see what it looks like. But I mean, you have TCG, OCG, and like I believe that's I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know, Duel Links. I think there's a Duel Links pool, so you can play with all Duel Links cards and like kind of test that way instead of buying cards. So that's what I'm pretty sure that is. And then you can customize all that other stuff. But the cool thing that a lot of people aren't talking about is you can actually change the game to manual. So this is what I think gives the game a competitive edge against Dueling Book, because you can both play automatic and you can play manual. So it's a very cool system. Let me just try to see if we can actually host a game. So you try to host a game in any means, you're going to get met with this screen. And you can actually add bots to the room instead of playing as real people, so you can test out your deck that way. And you can edit the bot as well. You can make it so you can make the bot choose whatever you want, rock paper scissors, choose a deck you wanted to play. We don't really mind what's going on. And then there's a spectator button right here for people that want to view the game if they are watching you. So judges can come in and kind of spectate your game and kind of give you a little heads up and all that jazz. So we are going to click ready and kind of observe what this does look like. So this is going to be the actual gameplay of Yugioh Omega for what the dueling field is and all that stuff. So you can see my background is still here. Pretty cool. You do have the icons and all that stuff and the time below it. We have infinite time right now, so no worries. And yeah, there's nothing really much else to talk about here. The chains and all that stuff, the avatars, the life point gauge and all that stuff. For like viewing your extra deck and all that stuff, you're going to want to click the extra deck and then like kind of browse whatever you want to do. If you click on it and hold, it'll come up with a preview of a card. Like in my hand, it'll show up like that. But if you're in your extra deck and you want to look at cards, you just click and click back. So that's cool. So we're in manual mode right now. Obviously in automatic mode, you can be doing things and stuff will activate and stuff. But if I activated, like, you couldn't normally use Royal Tribute in a non-automated duel, automated duel, right? So I can just play it right here, letting me do whatever I want, right? So it is really cool that you can switch this off into automated, you know. You can do whatever you want. It's really cool. It's the first automated system that I've seen do this, so I do actually really like that. Another cool thing, if we can, maybe we can just draw cards too. So we summon Nibiru, right? Put Nibiru on the board. You do get the hologram right there, so that's pretty cool. And then during the game, you can still update all your information and all that stuff. So you can up the hologram size if we want, make a giant Nibiru like God intended. I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna put that back though; it's a little too big. But yeah, that's it for the manual duels. So I figure that's a really cool game changer for like the automated simulators. But yeah, so you can surrender. We can go back out into an actual ranked game because they do have ranked. So let's just play a quick game of ranked and kind of see where we go from there. I'm going to fast forward the video because it's going to take a little bit. Obviously, this is a closed beta. All right, I lied. We just found somebody. So no need. So we're just gonna play the game as is. So if you want to kind of just watch, you can watch, feel free. But that's pretty much it. After the video, we'll just do some credits, but we can kind of see some gameplay if you want of what this looks like in an automated sense. So you can use cards like that to get Necro Valley. Another thing, so you can set your cards. You can kind of hover over them and it'll flip over. Really cool. I like that function a lot. And as for this hand, it's not that great, so we're just gonna summon and pass. I just kind of chose any deck to play. So yeah, so we have Gravekeepers. We have a few decks that we're working on making current meta level ready decks. So as you can see, you're just playing some fun rogue games. Once in a while, it's great to take a break from meta. And we're going to see what our opponent does. It's a really cool system. Get the best of both worlds, automated and non-automated. A bunch of features to kind of work with. And they keep adding new stuff. So they do have events on the Discord server. If you want to watch towards the end of the video, I can show you how to get into the server, in which you can attempt to download this. I'm pretty sure for donators you get to have access to it. But other than that, you can just wait. Whatever works for you, right? So you can hover over the cards and click it to kind of get a better view of what the card is. So we want to summon this Necro Monster, Necro Valley card. Get our Commandant back, Commandant, whatever it's called. See if that works out. And we'll have a few beaters on the board, which we are met with infinite impermanence, which is fine. I don't mind that trade. We can activate this. Another copy of Necro Valley. Or we can bait out another card, which does not happen. See what we can make. Just pretty much all random stuff, huh? So nothing that we kind of want to use. So we're gonna back out of that, go to battle phase, try to do 3,000 damage, and hope he does not have a follow-up so we can just win from there. He is activating Trap Trick, which I'm assuming you get, yeah, Sanctum. So Sanctum into Scythe or Moral Attack. That pretty much ends me right there. So Moral Attack will just pop my Gravekeeper monster, the Descendant. I think his name's Descendant. Or Scythe is just something I can't attack over also. And looking like couldn't use it. Or did he put it in the same zone that he Infinite Impermanence? Was that what happened? I kind of missed it while talking, but I think he put it in the same zone as the Infinite Impermanence, which is a very rare interaction, right? To put a card that you've used on your opponent's turn into that column. But that's fine, right? I guess what we can do here is go to main phase 2, make a Nightmare Phoenix, the effect, and pop another card, then activate Stelly, get back both that and that. Then pass turn. See what our opponent can do. See, Trap Tricks. Pretty cool. Get a Trap Hole card. Then he can make Sarah, and then this duel just goes into unnecessarily long territory. Oh, he didn't make Sarah. That's interesting. What we can do is summon this bad boy. The effects. Commandant. Attack mode is a 2100 beater. We don't want to just go straight into an Exceed or a Link or whatever. We want to attack over the monster. I'm going to use Phoenix to attack over Murmillo. Commandant to attack that. All three of those attacked. I don't know if there's anything else I really care about. You could do another Phoenix for all I care, actually. Oh, we can't really do a Phoenix, right? Because it's not pointing downward. So we're going to cancel that. What can we do? Unicorn. I forgot what that Trap Hole card does that he put on the field. So we could pass, which I think is what we're going to be doing. Card demise is only in main phase 1. We can't really use it anyway. We already did damage, so we're just gonna pass turn. So yeah, I really like the app. I think it's a really good thing to be using if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's got the best of both worlds, right? The automated if you want to play the training wheels and kind of see what your cards do. And then once you take off the training wheels, you can kind of play automated and go from there. It's a little more competitive. And we won with Gravekeepers. Who would have thought? I'll have a deck profile on that when it's tweaked up a little more. But I do thank you guys for watching. I'm going to insert a little how to download this, or a way to get to an area where you can download this. You have to download their Discord. And then once you're in their Discord, you can, in the announcement section or something, you can get to it. So just wait 1 second and I'll put you there. Okay, so if you do want to try and attempt to download this, there is an application. You do have to go to the Discord, which will be below if you want to look in my bio for all of that stuff. It's called the Duelist Unite Discord. It's the Discord for the Yugioh Omega. And underneath their announcement tab, it's going to have this little thing right here. It's the closed beta application. You can try to do that. There's other things, like I think you can donate to them. They might do it. If you want to try contacting Anti-Metaman, he's the one that's in charge of all that stuff. Then alternatively, if you can't get in this Discord anyway, because this is the way to download it in the future, if you go to downloads, it'll be right here. Coming soon, Yugioh Omega. So hopefully that'll be out soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it's a little put together last minute. Trying to work on this for a little bit. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And if you do want to see more content for Yugioh Omega or even my OCG unboxings and like reviews and all that stuff, feel free to subscribe. So appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye.